Taking the time.
Thank you. Nice to be interviewed by a fellow New Yorker.
And Mets fan. Listen, we could next interview we'll just talk about the Mets, but there's serious stuff going on. North Korea, you visited there twice as your duties of the Foreign Affairs Committee. Lots of tension there now, no question, and it appears to be a change in administration policy, at least in terms of the rhetoric. How do you think the president is handling the North Korea threat?
Well, I think it's sort of, fly by the seat of your pants. I mean, it's not a consistent pattern. It's not good to do saber rattling because this guy, Kim Jong-un, we don't know if he's crazy or if he's very smart, but he's dangerous. And I think you don't play games like that. It's the type of regime that we don't see anyplace else. The feeling you get when you go to Pyongyang, and I was in North Korea twice, but only in Pyongyang twice, you feel as if you've stepped into 1953 East Berlin. It's just gray and it's drab. There are a few cars on the road. There are lights that are broken, and just a weird feeling. And I think that we need very strongly to engage China. I know the president's trying to do that, but you can't insult the Chinese one day and then engage them the other day and then talk about our vessels going one direction when they're really going in another direction. It's very dangerous.
The president is laying out there, and he even said that he said to President Xi that if you help on North Korea, you'll get a better trade deal. Is that an exchange that China is actually interested in?
No, and I think it's a bit insulting, to tell you the truth. Not that I hold any candle for the Chinese communists, but it's sort of like Big Brother is saying, if you give me this, I'll give you that, and setting the rules and the regulations. I don't think that's how you do diplomacy. It's a serious business.
On another issue, a different region, Egypt, of course you're aware, an Egyptian-American charity worker who'd been imprisoned in Cairo for 3 years, now home in the U.S. President Trump had asked for that release in his meetings with President el-Sisi. Of course, during those meetings, President Trump got criticism for sitting down with el-Sisi, calling him a fantastic leader, but not challenging him on Egypt's many human rights abuses. From your seat, was this a sign of successful diplomacy from the Trump administration?
Well, I think el-Sisi is a good ally of the United States. And, when you look at Egypt, we're not going to get a parliamentary democracy there. You really have two choices. It's el-Sisi and the military and the people that back him, or it's the al-Qaeda group, frankly. And that's an easy choice for me. We have to keep prodding el-Sisi. He was on Capitol Hill. We talked to him about the NGOs and about more freedoms. But I think we have to be very careful because Egypt is the most populous Arab country. It's an important ally. They have experienced terrorism. They are working with Israel. They're working with the United States. And so I think we have to be very careful. But that doesn't mean that you don't push your friends and your allies when you see them doing something that you wish they would do the opposite.
But it sounds like you endorse the president's approach to Egypt, in effect, that security is paramount when it comes to Egypt.
Well, I think Egypt is very important. Look, I take the president's policies one by one. I don't automatically go against everything he says. I think on Egypt it's a good policy, but we have to press him for more human rights and the human rights violations and press him more towards democracy.
Well, you mentioned that. The State Department tells us that there are 20 other Americans currently held and detained in Egypt. What do you know that the U.S. or the Trump administration is doing to free those other Americans?
Well, I know there's a lot of talk behind the scenes, obviously. That was also being done by the Obama administration as well. It's very disheartening because, again, it's Americans. We care about our fellow Americans, no matter where they are. And it's NGOs who are pushing for freedoms and all kinds of organizations, democracy in Egypt. So we don't want those stifled. We want democracy to flow. It's not there yet, but we want it to flow. But Egypt, I think, has been a good partner of the United States.
Congressman Engel, thanks very much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate having you on. A Tennessee teacher arrested and accused of kidnapping a 15-year-old girl and taking her to a cabin all the way in California.